One sunny day, David was driving home after sending his daughter to school, his mind filled with the usual thoughts of today's plans and weekend's planning. Suddenly, his vision blurred, and a wave of dizziness washed over him. He tried to pull over, but his body went limp and everything faded to black. A nearby driver, Paul, who was driving his car with his colleague, Jerry, noticed that David's car, which was in front of him, was driving slowly and swerving left and right before hitting a road divider and coming to a stop. Paul quickly drives his car in front of David's car, nervously going with Jerry to check on David. They found him unconscious in the driver's seat. Luckily, his seatbelt was holding him in place, preventing further injuries. They forcefully tapped on David's window, trying to get his attention, but there was no response. Paul tried to open David's door, and luckily, it was not locked. With clammy hands, he opened the door, engaged the emergency handbrake to prevent the car from sudden movement, and turned off the engine. He also tried talking loudly and tapping on David's shoulder, but David remained unresponsive, and his skin felt moist and cold. Seeing that David cannot be roused, they were scared stiff. Paul immediately checked that David was breathing and ensured he had a pulse. With trembling voice, Jerry quickly called the emergency services, giving the location and David's condition. Paul turned on David's car hazard lights and released his seatbelt. He carefully adjusted the car seat to help David lie down, elevating his legs slightly to help blood flow to the brain, and loosened David's collar to ensure proper circulation. Paul stayed by his side, offering words of comfort, even though David was still unconscious. Meanwhile, Jerry put the warning triangle 20 meters behind David's car, letting other drivers know they are having trouble. Jerry also directed traffic around the scene to prevent further accident. This heightened anxiety triggered a rapid increase in their heart rates. Both men heaved a sign of relief, hearing the familiar sirens of an ambulance coming their direction. It arrived within 15 minutes from Jerry's call. Paul and Jerry were sweating buckets of perspiration under the hot sun while giving details to the police and paramedics. The paramedics assessed David's condition. They determined that he had fainted and was now stable, but needed further evaluation at the hospital. David regained consciousness as he was being loaded into the ambulance, confused and disoriented, but grateful for the help he received. Paul passed the police his car's dash cam, which offers a clear and objective record of what happened on the road. The police secured David's car by towing it away using tow truck services. They also contacted David's family members. After seeing David left in the care of the paramedics and giving their statement to the police, both men decided to follow the ambulance in Paul's car, feeling a sense of responsibility for him. Both Paul and Jerry felt a sense of satisfaction and happiness to have taken actions to prevent a life-threatening situation. At the hospital, doctors ran tests to determine the cause of David's fainting spell. They discovered that he had heart failure. When David woke up, he was advised to stay hydrated, avoid triggers, and follow up with his primary care physician to monitor his condition. David confessed to the doctors that in his hurry to get to send his daughter to school, he had forgotten to take his heart failure medication. The doctors warned him to take his medication timely, as it could raise his chances of heart attack, a stroke, kidney failure, or other complications. They emphasized the importance of taking his medication on time and adhering to his treatment plan. The police informed David that they had removed his car from the accident site. They also told him how Paul and Jerry had helped him during his unconscious state. With gratitude in his eyes, David thanked them from the bottom of his heart for giving him a second chance of life and ensure he had received the medical attention he needed. David's wife had arrived at the hospital and thanked both men for their prompt actions in saving David from a threatening situation. Feeling lighthearted after seeing David wake and alert with his family member by his side, Paul and Jerry left the hospital to return to their company and resume their work. A month later, their dedication was recognized when they received the prestigious Going the Extra Mile award from local authorities. Upon receiving the news, their company also awarded them with Employee of the Year and a cash reward. Paul and Jerry felt an overwhelming sense of pride and fulfillment. their hearts swelling with gratitude and motivation as they reflected on the recognition they received for their dedication and compassion. This incident also served as a reminder that stopping medication without consulting your doctor can be extremely dangerous. It may lead to serious health complications, worsening the condition, or even causing an attack. It is crucial to take your medication exactly as prescribed, even if you felt better. Never stop or change your dosage without first discussing it with your doctor.